All right, welcome back. It is the first vlog of 2023. Today's vlog is called the Tijuana Consultant. Tijuana Consultant, the person with such a vast knowledge of Tijuana that commands a price to be paid. Maybe, maybe there's something that Tijuana Consultant can help you with. I'm here to basically expose the unpublished information about Tijuana. And I'll be honest, because I feel like a very, very true statement. All right. Many people try Tijuana. I know a lot of people that currently live in the Baja region. People have gone. People stayed a long time and gone. But at some point, you're on your way back to the United States. Now, there are many types of people that are moving to Tijuana, some with family on both sides of the border. Those are not the people we're talking about. The people we're talking about are the people that say, I can't afford my rent. We need to do something. We're just not making the bills. It is very expensive in California. It's actually very expensive in most of the western United States and many other places. There are quite a few people moving to Tijuana. I've done 2 news stories about the subject, and of course, there are now consultants. And I don't know. Again, it is something that there's not a whole lot of information to unlock. I feel like if you're definitely serious about it, go down and get in a motel, $10, $12, $15, $20. I don't know the going rate actually, but it still should be worth it to sample what life will be like. Take your car down there, get in line. Do you want to do this 5 days a week? I know people who do it 5 days a week. Go all the way to Rosarito, as it turns out. It's a lot of miles. This guy has, it's been very challenging for many years. But I have a lot of Tijuana videos. I do hear this story many times. I need to save money. Is Tijuana good? Is Tijuana safe? In my mind, when people get there and I meet them, the things I feel is, one, they paid too much. You need to come over here and, look at the place where you're looking at living at. Look at some other places. There are very nice places in Tijuana to live. I've been at some people's houses with over $1 million views of the ocean for hundreds of dollars. And like I said, I mean, if you sit around a while, even for a short time, and just observe what's going on and meet some of the landlords, you'd be surprised what you can find versus what I would call the line economy. People are coming down there, having mechanical work, dental work, some sort of wink living there, maybe fully visaed up which this is pretty much a visa-free zone. So, for me, in my mind, I'd probably be living in Tijuana. I really enjoyed Tijuana. I do feel a little kind of like been there, done that type thing. The weather is quite amazing. I mean, I'll be honest. That in my mind is, you're living down by the beach, all the way down that coastline for a long, long ways. Having that experience living by the coastline is pretty good and definitely desirable, but not at the wrong price. So I personally had, pretty wonderful experience. Had my car stolen. The insurance paid off, believe it or not. It was not easy, but the insurance paid off. I was surprised. And that was a pretty difficult spot because, of course, they got my passport and all that good stuff. So it took a while to get everything back. But it was my Mexican landlord that helped me out the most. Willing to do almost anything for me. Actually, upon leaving, he's like, "Oh man, don't worry about it, just stay." And I'm like, to this day though, I will say, because the rent was cheap. The rent is definitely up now, but it's still, you're pretty cheap, especially if you're looking at it from what you're paying in San Diego. I mean, or again, most of the western area getting pretty high. So the second news story that I was contacted about was from the standpoint of the people that are leaving Mexico. And that's why really I tell people it's like only just a small amount of people really dig Tijuana and end up staying. Has plenty of good things going on. I mean, again, food, excellent, off the charts in some cases. The desirable location, San Diego is only a little north. But are you going to give up time in exchange for your savings? Which maybe I contend, honestly, from experiencing it from one side to the other, I mean, I feel like there is some savings, like savings on the rent, right? Obviously, it's going to be cheaper than what it's going to be in San Diego. But you're going to give up transportation and costs too. I mean, without a doubt. Hopefully, if you have mechanical issues, it happens on Mexico side, because in the United States, I mean, say you got to get towed. I think they towed my car for like $25, something like this. I mean, not a whole lot of money. The mechanic shop, of course, was hoping to make some money. So, I mean, but still, I think it was his cousin, and they came, got the car, and fixed this up for like 600 pesos or something like this. That part was always nice. And then of course you get some world-class tacos for $1. I mean, you know. But there really isn't some, you know, knowledge that can be unlocked for a price. I feel anyway. People go, "Oh, should I bring my kids?" You should bring your kids. Send them to private Mexican school. They're in Mexico, you know, probably Catholic school. I bet I bet you it's pretty good. No experience, but that's what I would do if I had kids. (2023). Hope the holidays were what they were all hyped up to be. Personally, I am ready to get on with 2023. Just, you know, speculation everywhere. It's pretty interesting. I guess that's all I got for you today. If I haven't said Happy New Year's, and catch you on the next video.